Numbers may seem high today, but remember, last Friday, more than 1,000 people at the Green River Correctional Complex were tested. So now those results are coming in, and the governor made it clear the virus is really spreading throughout that prison. LEX 18's political reporter Carolina Buchek joins us with more about today's briefing.
Almost half of today's positive coronavirus cases come from the Green River Correctional Complex, and this is not surprising. This virus has been in that prison for several weeks now, and it is clear that it has spread. The governor says both inmates and staff members have tested positive for it. Today alone, the governor says 309 positive cases have come out of that prison. This is on top of the cases that they have already had. The governor says about 400 people total there have tested positive for it. Many of them are not showing symptoms, but in total, it's about a 40% positive rate.
Our first test come back positive at Green River on March 25th. That was 2 staff. Then on March 28th, we had another 2 staff come back and report positive. Exactly 30 days ago, we had our first inmate case that came back, April the 5th. Last week, with our concentrated testing, we were able now to have a total of 1,081 total people tested at that facility. And now, because we have 1,029 of those tests returned, we only have 52 remaining. What that means is we almost have a complete snapshot of the situation at Green River, which allows us to go ahead and truly plan for how to address that population down there.
So that, of course, brings us to the question of how are they going to do this? How are they going to deal with this? Well, the state says that the plan right now is to split the population up into separate buildings. Luckily, Green River Correctional Complex is made up of a cluster of different buildings so they can house people separately. And their plan is to use 4 buildings, one for people who tested positive, one for people who tested negative, one for people who tested negative but have had exposure to someone who tested positive, and then that 4th building will be for the medically vulnerable. Back to you.